Not gonna lie, ever since I heard the theory that birds are just like forms of spies for the government, I have a hard time trusting birds these days. I didn't like birds to begin with that much, especially seagulls, but ever since I heard that, I'm like, why are you looking at me so long? But hi, hello, how are you? I haven't been on YouTube since the summer of 2023, which is so sad to me. I've been so big on my TikTok and my Instagram that I've kind of neglected YouTube. My camera has been sitting there staring at me every single day, and I just want to pick it up and start filming. Honestly, I've been overthinking it. I feel like my vlogs wouldn't be interesting enough, so I'm like, no one's gonna care, I'm not gonna vlog anything. I have to remember that my community on YouTube is probably not the same as my community on Instagram and TikTok, and that my audiences are all different, which is honestly the coolest part about doing social media for me. I love that I can connect with people on different platforms and connect and share different parts of my life on different platforms. I obviously love YouTube so much, and I've been missing it in my life, so I'm very happy to be back. I want to give you guys some updates on situations in my life. I'm not 100% sure yet, but I do think I'm moving soon. I've been so blessed to have an amazing apartment that I've been able to live in for so many years, but I think I'm gonna be moving closer to the beach in the next couple of months. I'm at least manifesting it, which I'm gonna talk more about this in a second. I just am so ready for a change. I'm ready to level up my life, and I think that changing my surroundings and getting out of my apartment, I just think it's time. I'm keeping my eyes peeled for places. Once I start the actual search for an apartment, I will be taking you guys along because that is such a fun thing for me. I'm actually really interested in real estate. I do think that apartment hunting is so fun. I also love watching people vlog about that, so I'm gonna do my own little version of that when it's my time to look for an apartment. So stay tuned for that. I've been feeling a little down in the dumps the last few days. I was having a very, very hard time pulling myself out of this funk I've been in. Something with my energy has just been completely off. Today, I decided to have a slow morning. I caught up with my TV shows, had some coffee, hung out in bed with Olivia for a little bit, and then I decided to go to my favorite coffee shop near the beach, and I just got a bagel and I worked on my computer for a little bit just to kind of change up my work scenery. And now I drove to the beach, and it is so beautiful today. I'm sitting in my car and I have my little journal that I got. This is my regular journal. There is no guided anything in this one. This is all just blank space. Journaling to me has absolutely changed my life. Knowing that I have something I can sit down with and focus on and put my feelings into something where I know it's like safe and protected is just a really special feeling. I've been wanting to do a more in-depth journaling video and kind of like walk you guys through the types of stuff that I write down in here and like how I do it. Another big update just with like my career, I should say, is that I'm in the process right now, the early stages of rebranding myself. For a long time, I feel like when it comes to my social media, I've just kind of like made content. I never really had like a specific direction or a certain like aesthetic in mind when it came to my Instagram or my TikTok or even my YouTube, honestly. And maybe people would disagree with that, but just from my perspective at least, I feel like I've always had a vision for what I like. And I think that now that I've been doing this and taking it seriously for a little over a year, I want to tap into my new aesthetic and rebrand myself. But that all being said, I'm really excited to be back on YouTube, like I mentioned, and I don't know what this vlog is really going to be about. I guess it's just me kind of picking up the camera through moments that I think are fun and interesting, so let's keep going. I am back home. I just made some dinner. I have tilapia, I have roasted broccoli, and then I got this couscous mix from Trader Joe's. It looked really good and I've never tried it before. For dinner, I'm drinking this new flavor from LaCroix. It's blackberry cucumber. Speaking of drinks, I have decided to cut back on alcohol a lot. I could just feel my body telling me that I needed to take a break and that I needed to cut back. I also just don't really like going out that much unless it's for something that is like an event or a birthday or a football game, but just going out to drink and go out like doesn't really excite me anymore. I can't tell you how much of a difference it's made in my body, in my skin. I'm honestly more confident when I go places and I know that I haven't had a glass of wine or anything. I think drinking for me was not a problem, but I think that I was making unhealthy choices and I just wanted to take control of it before it got out of hand because I was starting to not like the decisions I was making. And honestly, not drinking that much is so much better for you just in terms of like your health, but also your finances. Now that my tolerance is lower, I feel like I can have one glass and nurse it and I'm like chilling. morning walk. It's such a beautiful day out right now. I went to Trader Joe's. Let's do a quick Trader Joe's haul. I've been craving like roasted chicken with some salad this week, so I bought just like a plain salad mix. I have tomatoes. I eat tomatoes in pretty much every meal, including breakfast. So those are a staple in my home. I bought cucumber. I bought these like beef sticks. These are really good for days where I have to teach because I'm there at the studio for like 6 hours and I don't have time to like have a dinner, so I have to just have something quick. I got bell pepper. I might make stuffed bell pepper this week. I'm not 100% sure yet, but either way, I love having these in the house as like a staple vegetable. I like the light mozzarella from Trader Joe's. It's already noon and I haven't eaten anything yet today, so I'm gonna make a breakfast wrap so I can be more full for when I teach. These are the wraps I like. They're by Ezekiel. Ezekiel is such a good brand. If you know, you know. I bought ground beef and I got some organic chicken thighs. I'm marinating these like I said, and then this is gonna be for some pastas and maybe for stuffed bell peppers as well. Got some jasmine rice. I love the frozen ones from Trader Joe's. I got a yellow onion because I put onion in everything. I got a jar of tomato sauce. I have the ingredients to make bacon wrapped dates, and I've always wanted to make my own because I think they're delicious. So I bought some dates. I have some uncured apple smoked bacon, and then these are the best. They're the frozen strawberries. I'm obsessed with these. Good morning, guys. It's Wednesday, and I'm just pulling up to my very first doctor's appointment. Obviously, this isn't the first time I've seen a doctor before in my life, but this is my first time seeing my primary doctor in Los Angeles. The doctor visits I've always had up until this point in my life have always been in Buffalo, so I finally am on my own insurance, and this is my first time getting my own doctors, and it's a big deal to me. I feel like I'm so comfortable with the doctors I've seen in the past, so this is like a little nerve-wracking just to see how it goes, and like it's important to me that I feel like I can trust my doctors and that like we vibe, because it's obviously a very personal experience. But I am excited because I do have some things that I need to get checked out. Like for instance, my knees are so bad, and as a dancer for so many years, I do think that there's like something really unfortunate going on there. I don't know if it's like a torn ACL or something, but I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna get answers, so that's all that matters. My doctor's office is so close to my apartment, and I didn't realize there's so many cute cafes around here, so I might go out for coffee after and like get breakfast. Just kind of have a little moment to myself. I am off today, but I do have plans later for my friend's birthday, which I'm gonna take you guys along. We're going line dancing. I'm gonna dress in my new cowgirl boots and a cowgirl outfit, and I'm so excited. I'm gonna be late for my appointment, so let's go see how it goes. Got back to my car. My face is a little bit red because I just went for a long walk. I decided to get a coffee after my appointment and just kind of like walk up and down Ventura and see the different shops and things that I might not always see when I'm driving, and it was really nice. I feel like I got a good workout. And also, update on the appointment, it went super well. I'm obsessed with my doctor. I think she's so sweet. I ended up sharing with her my concerns for my knee and just like other health concerns that I have, and she wrote me so many referrals, so I'm really excited for those to get processed so that I can start getting answers for some of the things that I've been struggling with health-wise for years now. When it comes to my knee specifically though, I am going to be starting physical therapy, which is going to help with both of my knees. My left one is my main problem, but my right one is also starting to hurt now, I think because I'm putting more pressure on it now that my left one's not working as well. Once the referral gets processed, I'm gonna get an MRI done just to see if I have any torn like ligaments or a torn meniscus or anything like that. She said that it sounds like I might have something torn in there, but obviously we won't know for sure until I get the MRI. I also have to go get blood work done, but it's just like routine blood work. And then she's also referring me to a nutritionist and potentially like a gastro, I forgot what she said. I forgot what kind of doctor it is, but basically it's the type of doctor that like tests you for IBS and things like that. I have struggled with bloating and digestive issues for my entire life. I don't know what the reason for it is. I've never been tested for any of that stuff, and I feel like now that I'm 27, it's time to take control over my health. I don't want to keep living with questions. Like if I can figure out what I'm sensitive to or like what the issue is, I want to get those answers. So I'm really excited for that as well. A lot of this is going to take some time because I have to wait for the referrals to get processed and approved, which usually takes about a week week or two. And then on top of that, you have to call the places and make appointments. So it's definitely gonna be a journey, but one of the main things I said for this year was that I wanted to prioritize my health. I'm only 27 years old, so now's the time to do it. And I feel like I just took a really big step in bettering myself and bettering my life and, you know, my health obviously. So I'm really proud of myself, and I'm gonna reward myself by working on editing this vlog at a coffee shop. I'm gonna go back home, make some breakfast. I'm gonna get Olivia and we're gonna go find a cute place to work. Just kidding, I'm actually gonna go to the mall really quick because I need a new purse. My current purse that I thrifted is broken. If you can't tell from looking at it, see how it's like hanging on by a thread. I'm going out tonight and I don't really have any cute bags, so I wanna go to the mall and just get a new purse. I'm just gonna go to Macy's and see what they have. But I've been wanting a new purse anyway. I always have a purse on me, so I feel like it's a big part of my personality. So I just need something new and fresh and something that's not gonna break in 2 seconds. So let's go shopping. I just left Macy's, and unfortunately the only purses that I liked were over $300, which I'm just not trying to spend that much right now. Eventually I'll get a bag that is like more of like a collector's item, but I'm just not in that place right now. So I'm gonna go look at like Forever 21. I'm in H&M right now and I want to buy everything in here. Everything is so cute right now. Oh my God. I need unlimited shopping expenses. All right, went to H&M and got stuff. I will show you when I get home, but that was not what I was expecting to get out of that shopping trip. I honestly just went in for a purse and I walked out with jeans and a new shirt, and a hat, so that's good.